Hello, I'm Jashykins,
And I'm Rev Resner.
and we're here to talk about the Fringe episode in Absentia, if I'm even pronouncing that correctly.
Absentia. I've done gone to public schools in Florida.
I've gone to public
We got a baby penguin. I got her for her birthday. One of her gifts. I have no idea what the bitch is saying.
Oh my god! And as he's collecting the new kitty, what happened in today's Fringe episode, long story short, we find out that Walter has sent everyone on a giant fetch quest.
More like a scavenger hunt. That's what you're looking for, a scavenger hunt. I'm pretty sure what it is first spot's LSD, second spot is going to be some licorice, and the third one's probably just a big cache of porn.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, Walter likes the hustler. And so, what the whole episode was basically doing was getting a camera for 45 minutes, which was actually much more interesting than Sheldon sounds.
Alright, I have a few things I want to just say kind of annoyed me in the episode, okay? First of all, they're trying to find the steam tunnel to get into Harvard again, okay? And there's supposed to be these access doors that Harvard did a good job of hiding whatever, because they didn't want people to randomly find them and, you know, probably homeless people to become unhomeless. I don't want to eat that. It doesn't look like chocolate. But in a way you can see my face, because everybody does. You know, this hatch, Peter just steps on it, you know.
Walter.
No, Peter finds it first. They're all stomping around looking for it. Peter finds it, and it's just feet away from this chain link fence that they put up, okay? You know, that the, what do you call it, the alliance, whatever, with them.
The Resistance?
No,
I know the human bad guy, observers? Loyalists. Loyalists.
Okay, alright, they put up this fence, right? Now, I don't know if any of you have ever put up a fence, but you're gonna tend to walk more than 2 feet around the length of the fence up and down while you're doing this. I don't care how much in the future it's. They're not that far up there. So, somehow they didn't notice this clunk, clunk, clunk when you walk across this big door under the grass, okay? Second thing I dislike is later, you know, they got to build this laser out of a laser disc player. First of all, yeah, okay, a laser disc player is gonna cut me out. Anyways, you know, they're shooting this laser in little, you know, oval shots around it, you know, trying to cut it out, and somehow they get out the camcorder perfectly this way, without any external damage to it, as if it was almost in an air pocket or something. Everything else is solid, but this camera, it's got a bubble. Somehow they got it out of there with a laser from like 20 feet away. They're shooting these little circles, and they don't nick it at all. Bullshit!
What do you think, Balthazar?
Can I get something to eat?
No.
I could eat the S-key. Here, why don't you take my spot? Here, just let Balthazar do it for a while. Balthazar's in charge of the show.
Oh.
It's the Balthazar Show. It's the Balthazar Show. Oh. I think I'm out of poop, Mommy. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, Sheldy, clean up on aisle 3 and I'll take back over from here. Anyways, let's see. The glitch this week spelled out faith. And and it seemed like Olivia still had her faith, and Etta had lost hers, and
I don't think she lost her faith. What it was is she was brought up in the world where it kind of like a dog-eat-dog type world, you know. Either are you on one side or you're on the other. And the only way you can get any gain on the other one in their minds is you gotta torture your prisoner until they die. And it's just doesn't have to be true, I don't think, in that world. You know, I don't think all the people, like the character we see on this episode, I don't think they're all trying to help, you know, protect the observers. They're just protecting themselves. They just want to live a little bit longer, you know. So I probably have a feeling that you're gonna see that a lot of these guys are gonna fold easily to the resistance side when they realize there's somebody who could actually whoop some observer ass. Knock that hat right off the head, gent.
yeah, it was the prisoner they captured this week said he saw something in Olivia's eyes that made him give hope again. So it seems like Olivia might be proving to be the center of maybe a new resistance I don't know, a new resistance, but giving the resistance hope again.
I think she's human, which you just didn't see anymore. She just looked like a human being. She wasn't just a hardcore, I'm gonna shoot your ass. But looks like somebody who might actually go, you know, I like your shirt. You're gonna be okay. Not the, I like your shirt. You're gonna be okay, and then when you turn around, they shoot you in the back and take your socks. Socks are great.
Yeah. How do I follow up on that act? I don't.
You know, I think they just see in Olivia, they really do see confidence, but yet still they see humanity in her.
I think for the previous four seasons of Fringe, yeah, it was. Thank God we don't have fan corrections here. But
no, please don't. No, you're just gonna talk about my man boobs, my fat stuff.
Okay, but anyways, the last 4 seasons of Fringe had a monster of the week, basically, and this seems like it's going to turn out that it's going to be a tape of the week each week. Like,
yeah,
well,
for the rest of the series, up until the last couple episodes, once they've collected them, then they're gonna know how to whoop some observer ass. I'm interested to see what the first tape is. I think it's gonna be completely shaven beavers. Number 4.
complete, and we all know what beavers stand for in Walter's mind.
Yeah, the actual animal in his mind, but in our mind, it's vagina. You know, I think it's very interesting. You know, the episode is very well. I think these episodes are much better than probably any of the other episodes that they have written so far. You know, they were true. It does read like a movie. It does feel like you're watching a very long movie. You know, it's going to be a multiple-hour movie. You know, but I think a lot of people are it's going to be a Blu-ray that you want to get, because you could probably just play them one after another, or download it. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm poor.
Oh, we don't download here, do we?
What? What else do you have computers for?
Well, we're not going to say what we use Google for. Anyways, there's been some... I'm looking here on the Fringepedia, which, if you're a fan of Fringe at all, you should definitely check out, because this is really one of the best wikis out there. And each week they have questions concerning the episode.
Give them the web address.
It's fringepedia.net.
Yep.
And the only question they have out right now, and they don't really have it all completed for each episode until maybe a week afterwards.
I'm sure they have to sit down and really go through everything.
Yeah.
My hand's kind of burnt.
But anyways, the only question they have right now concerns with who is number 19.
Yeah, that's right. He's obviously a very scary and top person. The guy that they took captive of, what do you call him again?
I don't know, captured guy. I can't.
No, for the observers, what is he?
Observers?
Never mind. She doesn't actually follow anything.
Okay.
Their prisoner this week, when he calls to his fellow employees that Aaron can't.
Loyalist.
Loyalist. There we go. She's supposed to be in this part one. When he calls off to other loyalists because they're trying to access an area that, you know, Peter's using a duplicate of his eye and his ID card, his ID number to get in, and when it sets off security, he's never tried to go somewhere he was supposed to be. It alerted security. They called him on the radio to get authorization as to why was he there, and he said he had to think really quick, and he came up with 19. Told me to change a fuse, whatever. So obviously number 19 is as scary as they all look at each other like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm guessing that since we have to wrap this up shortly, that I'm guessing that number 19 is Windmark, aka the guy who tortured Walter. I'm guessing him because he seemed to be pretty bad dude there, and he seemed to be in charge.
Up there at least, you know, or it could be somebody we have no idea who he is yet. I mean, we might have to go to IMDb and find out. That's what I'm probably gonna do when we end this. But you know, that's somebody we're gonna find out. But what I was trying to say about downloading the episodes, if you do that kind of stuff, you could just stack them all in a line without credits and commercials, and it would be in a really nice long movie, I think, in the end. Yeah, now that's a marathon. Just take a lot of pee breaks.
Okay. Let's wrap this up because I think I can only do this for like 15 minutes before it cuts me off. So, I've been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. This is my fiance, partner, manager.
I'm that other fat dude. You know, most people are just gonna know me as the fat guy who usually eats food on camera. And when I say eat food, I'm loving my food. I'm Rev Resner.
And this has been the new kitty. Unnamed for now. This is Balthazar.
I just wanna.
And finally, Sheldon.
I'm for hire for anybody who needs a stunt baby penguin. I think I look pretty good.
And anyways, if you want to contact me outside of YouTube or my blog, you can do that at facebook.com/jashykins fan page or on Twitter at jashykins. You can also contact Rev Resner on Twitter at Rev Resner once he finally figures out how to work. Hang on.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I figure out how to use Twitter, you can use it. It's REVREZNER. If you want to contact me, go to stall number 3 at the...
And if you're viewing this on YouTube, subscribe, like, and if you're viewing this on my blog, thank you very much. And wherever the links are, there's a link to my cafe press shop, so you can support the blog that way.
Do it, please. She needs the money. We need a home.
And
have a good night, everybody. A good weekend. Good week. Get lost.
And until next video, goodbye and get lost.